Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to some more Dragon Age Inquisition. So apparently I have leveled up, which is kind of nice. And I could go for more passive stuff. I kind of like my moveset right now. I could get rid of Leap. I kind of wish that there was more spaces for things. So which one would I want? If I want one of these attacks that would go good with Hidden Blades. At 60 stamina is quite a bit. This uses less stamina. But it's very specific. 5 hits for 75% weapon damage. So 9 hits at 75% weapon damage. Or potentially, we'll say I get 3% for every 1% missing health after 50%, I'm assuming. So that's an additional, let's say, on average 75%. So 275. So this is actually way better. But it's way more expensive. So I need to do things to, like, increase my guard damage bonus is strength. Huh? Interesting. Critical damage. Willpower. Yeah, I need to boost my willpower. Oh, increases attack its willpower? Wait, then what's stamina? Hmm. 90% critical damage bonus. My offhand is just barely worse, which is pretty good. Anyway, let's take a quick look at other stuff too. I could go for this next passive, which is more dex. I kind of like the passive. I continue leveling up as well, so that won't be that won't be as much of an issue. So, how's my inventory looking? Relatively full. Actually, it looks like I should probably keep an eye on for weapons and such, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, that's pretty weak. Just go down the weapons for everybody. Blade of the Champion. Additional attack, a corrupting ruin. Yeah, the edged axe is theoretically better. And then for a shield. This is slightly better. The sniper bow. Well, let's give you the longbow of the Griffin. Fires 3 shots when attacking. Wow, that's a good bow. I don't think I have any unique... Oh, the Staff of Corruption. Right. Well, see, Dorian is... What element are you? You're my fire mage. I'm pretty sure. So it actually makes more sense for me to give that to somebody else. This is a better weapon. As for the shield... slightly less. So I get 17 health when that, which is like what to do, plus 9% melee defense. This is theoretically, I think, a better shield with the additional bonuses. Cool. Tongue, I think. Again, it's not as strong, but it's the Staff of Corruption for Pete's sake. I believe that was from DA2. And we'll keep the Tempest on you. Of course, we keep that on you. I think I have a weapon for you. Yeah. Quite good weapon. Okay. I don't know if I have any good armors, but let's check it out. Oh, wow, significantly more. But I'm actually okay with what I've got. I could probably give that to other people. So yeah, these armors are actually better. I like the Cunning and Dex, so no, thank you. That's also good. And the overall bonuses, I think, are better for this. I think this is slightly better. Although it says on hit, I gain 2 guard, which is actually really good. So, no. Still nothing there. That's good stuff. Okay. I don't think I got any unique accessories. Amulet of Power for Dorian. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I can sell most of it. Let's actually check this out. So what do I got here? This seems like endgame. Interesting. I don't think that would be the case, because I haven't played this game for anywhere near as long as it would imply I need to play it. Anyway, are there no new missions? Apparently not. Just resources and stuff. Oh, here we go. I could use them for resources and stuff, because that would be quick, but I think I'm okay. Anyway, let's talk to everyone.
We must plan for you to fight one last duel, my darling. This time for all of us. Once you find Corypheus, I suppose we must Wait.
I'll be thinking of you every step past Skyhold.
Flattering, but you have my permission to think of your battle. Please be sure to. I hope that you... Maker, I wish you didn't have to go.
I'll come back from this fight alive. I swear it.
Yeah.
I'll take you at your word. I must attend to some tasks before you draw out our enemy. Do go before I begin to cry.
Given that I can play the game after the actual ending, because it technically doesn't end after the story, you continue playing after, I don't think my character's going to die. That being said, if there was an ending based upon your choices where your character does die and it's game over, albeit maybe kind of hard and you almost have to do it on purpose for that to happen, that would actually be kind of nice. Let's go do the Undercroft real quick. Two things I wanted to do.
The Temple of Mythal sounds like the most interesting place. I hope you brought back samples of, well, anything. I can't wait.
I want to boost up this edge stacks if possible. Nope. I don't have any halves. Bummer. Okay.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an ancient rune where you consumed a pool of elfiness, and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
Nope.
Carry on.
Interesting. Where's Cole? Oh, or Solus, not Cole. There he is.
Why did you do it? I warned you not to.
Solus.
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god.
I have not become Mythal's slave.
Not yet. But if you remove the layer of nostalgia from stories of the elven gods, you might see the danger. They were...
It was either Morgan or me, and you said don't give it to Morgan, so that's kind of like...
They had feuds, vendettas. And you are bound to one of them now. I suppose it is better you have the power than Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
Oh, I like those. I like this answer.
I'm not arrogant enough to think it's my decision alone. Whatever happens, we'll
He's
do
gonna
it
continue to
together.
disapprove.
You think to share your power, to avoid the temptation to misuse it. A noble sentiment, but ultimately a mistake.
Why?
Because while one selfless man may walk away from the lure of power's corruption, no group has ever done so.
There's a first time for everything.
Perhaps, but it will not be this time. I believe even you know that.
Why is this so important to you?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You must not let false modesty allow you to pass your power to someone else. There are few regrets sharper than watching fools squander what you sacrifice to achieve. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
You planning to leave before we take down the bad guy?
No, but there may not be a later. It seemed wise to say my goodbyes now.
Okay.
How can I help?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
You're not doing nothing, Dorian. You came here. You're fighting with us.
Thank you for saying that. I want to do more than stop Corypheus, however. I want to save my home. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything. Something you need?
I should go.
Naturally.
It's been quite the momentous day, hasn't it, my dear? How do you feel? It's not every day one absorbs ancient elven magic.
It was strange at first, but I think I'm all right now.
Good. We can't have you falling to pieces on the eve of such an important battle. The pieces are nearly in place. We'll soon strike against Corypheus directly. You've done well. I will be proud to fight alongside you when the time comes. My dear, did you need me for something?
Darn it! I was saying it's stuttering, so it's gonna crash. Okay, so I'm now here. Looks like I just went and talked to her. I'm gonna double check real quick. Yeah, she's out there. I must have talked to her. And if not, it's not a huge deal, because I'll probably talk to them one more time before I go anyway. I think it's a combination of this area being everything spawning with the crows, and then usually saving when I come up here. That causes issues. Just a bit too much.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
It's noble, but it's too much. I think most people would want to go back to the way things were, and I think that that's a direction that should eventually be taken, but I don't think it's a direction that should be taken in this point in history. I think at this point the best thing to do would be to lessen it. And I actually do support the idea of the circle, but not to the extent that it's a prison. I believe that the circle, kind of a combination between these two. Like, the circle should exist as a way to support mages, to help to understand their own abilities, because there is an inherent danger to being a mage, but not be a prison to them and be yeah. So I'm not going to support, because if I do this, I can't support anyone else. So
I don't support this. There are better candidates.
I see. Then I should be glad it's not up to you. It's time for change, Inquisitor. The Grand Clerics know
which
that.
is why I'm all for
Justinia wanted the
consent.
Chantry to grow, but her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I will make that mistake.
You can't force people to change their minds.
Then how will change ever come? People do not simply happen upon enlightenment. Most must be carried there. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there? The Chantry alienated potential allies by brutalizing elves and belittling dwarves. If we could bring them into the fold,
No.
will we have peace? There are
No.
those who would cling to the old ways, of course. But they will see. I would make them see. But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine. Yet.
Plus, then I'm kind of concerned about how she's going to go about doing this. Like, is she going to be the divine's, like, her own left hand type thing? It just... I think that's playing with too much fire. Okay, like, once again, I like the idea that she's going for, but I think it's too much too soon.
Perhaps it's a good thing I'm not a real warden.
It's a blessing. Warden or not, I'd hate to be on the other side of your blade.
Going up against a darkspawn, and the last thing you want is a Grey Warden. Funny how these things happen.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Let's sell my junk.
Is this what war...
Can I turn in deliverance scales? How does that work? Oh, because the game reloaded.
I
Right.
can build though.
I'll take care of that after I do
Working
go
for
talk
it
to
all
Colin.
right. Can't beat a good foundation.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company.
That's one way to put
I
it.
suppose I do as well.
Wait, where the heck am I? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, we're back here. I think it's a combination of just everything having to load back in. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Holy cow. I guess we can walk all the way back across. Because there's a big chance that I have more than one talking thing to do with him. Because that was sequential and not story-based. Yes. That's what I
Though all
figured.
before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you.
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
I'm glad you haven't lost your faith.
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
From moments like this, perhaps.
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
Threw me out in the garden, huh? Well, I guess since we're here, I'm gonna throw a save real quick. Because I don't want to, like, end up having to do something if I talk to Morgan.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvian. She was terrified.
She was chasing Kieran.
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her.
Oh no. Is this a full computer freeze? This is like a full computer freeze. Okay, so Skyhold is getting ridiculously unstable. Which is kind of annoying. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and take care of Morgan probably next episode. For the moment, I'm going to go run around and do everything else. I remembered that I wanted to go and... right here. I want to go and turn in my research. And then go over here.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
You don't seem concerned about that.
I'm terrified. Yet I have faith in you. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, a valued friend, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
See, this doesn't say I'll be supporting her.
We still have to beat Corypheus.
I have not forgotten. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter.
What's with that look?
You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
And you're gonna keep me up here. Awesome. Well, I guess I could just fast travel.
It's good to see you.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant of the vile. Uncertain falls for home and cause, when met.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
This better... They're making it sound like this is going to be like the last string of quests. And I'm like... Really? Because... If the game is supposed to be like 90 hours, even if you kind of more or less rush... Not really rush the story, but do focus on the story. I'm nowhere near there yet. So I'm kind of concerned.
Oh, hi, yeah. Listen, stand there. Right there. Now, about Mythal.
Sarah, I don't know what reaction you want, but can this be it so we can be done?
All right. So maybe it's still you. Someone needed to do something. I mean, you went wading into a well of sorrows. Who hears that and thinks, well, dunk a butt, let's have a go? Even mad old Abelas said elves destroyed themselves. The only believable bit in a sea of clear demon bait. It makes messing with their relics real stupid. So, test done, you're still you. We can leave these lies behind.
I was aiming an arrow at my face a test.
I heard once that if you're possessed, the demon will defend itself against attack. Sounds stupid to say it out loud. I don't know. I don't know demons. At least, if it's true, the arrow's right there. I'm sorry, yeah? Morrigan's probably got better ways, but who can trust her?
Why are you dismissing what happened in Mythal?
Of course. None of it holds up. I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods, and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw...
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird? If that's all it takes, Coryphe's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. I get it. You're an elf. Be all elfy. But this? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
The Inquisition is probably used to me sounding like an idiot.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Coryphe fish. Whatever.
Okay.
Hey, it's you again.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Something like that.
Of course.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
It's hard for any of us to make sense of. Corypheus is using ancient magic.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
It gnawed at me, hooks in the hollows, pain of not knowing like the knot in his belly. But that is a hurt, and hurts can heal. I can heal. Forget.
Cole? Cole, are you?
You may still use that name, if you like. I am here to help you.
Okay. Well, I think that's it. So we're going to head to the mirror for next episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and God bless.